Hi guys, my name is Mary. I'm going to be doing the second half of November reading for you all. November 16th through the 30th reading for Aries. How are you all today? I hope everybody's happy, healthy, safe, and well. This is for your sun, moon, and rising signs. It's not going to resonate with everybody. If it doesn't resonate, you might want to try your other signs. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry about that. Thanksgiving is around the corner. I hope everybody has a happy Thanksgiving. Can't believe it's already towards the end of the year. Kind of crazy, ain't it? Christmas will be here before we know it. All right, let's see what we got. Strength card. 9 of Pentacles. The Empress, the Star, 9 of Swords, and Queen of Swords. You're clarifying, the King of Swords, 5 of Wands, and 2 of Pentacles. Door to personal healing and happiness. Indecision. Helpful people and success. Give me just a minute, okay? All right, you all. You know, this looks like a really good reading. I have a couple of little hiccups, possibly. A couple of little nights that you may lose sleep with this 9 of Swords and this 5 of Wands over here. And this indecision, possibly. But overall, in general, this is a beautiful reading. It really is. It just makes me feel like that if there's something that has been nagging at you, or that is or will be nagging at you, and you're waking up in the middle of the night and you can't go to sleep very good, or you find yourself bickering and quarreling and fighting or disagreeing with someone, I think that maybe it's going to work itself out, because overall this is beautiful cards. So when I get the 9 of Pentacles, for instance, I feel like that this is a financial gain for a lot of you all, or a financial reward possibly for some of you. So this can go in different directions, but it's one of those things. If you guys are looking for a new job, you may be getting it, and you may be getting some kind of a raise on your paycheck. If you are looking for retirement, like per se, you may be getting your retirement funds in. You may be selling something huge like a home or a business or something like that. I just feel like for a lot of you all, you're feeling financially secure and financially stable. I think you've got or you will be getting some sort of money in your savings account possibly. So that makes me feel really good, especially under the circumstances of everything that's going on right now. So I understand that financially, if you can at least feel good financially, it helps a lot. I mean, it helps a lot, for heaven's sakes, if you know you can pay your bills. So that's sort of how I'm feeling. And for some of you, it may be retirement at this time. You may be getting some sort of, or a lawsuit or insurance or something like that. So that makes me feel good. When I get this Empress and this Star card, you all, these are beautiful cards. On one hand, this Empress stands for birth of a baby, possibly, or beauty and healing, and just a really good feeling of love and nurturing and motherly instincts, Mother Nature to a certain extent too. But then on top of that, it makes me feel like that this person may be helping you in some ways. I almost feel like you're going to have a little bit of the Empress energy around you at this time. So if you are looking for something specific, if you are needing advice or needing security, I don't know why I'm saying that word in particular, but it popped in my head, so I said it. But it almost makes me feel like that there's something that might be happening to get you out of this and to get you out of this. You may be leaning towards some support. And then especially when I get this helpful people over here, it just makes me feel like you guys may have people on your side that may be helping you with certain things that's going on in your life, whether this is something personal in your neighborhood or whether it's something that is career oriented, like at your job or through your business or something to that extent. I just have a feeling that there's going to be people that surround you, that have your back, and that want to help you in one way or another. So if you are needing some support or advice or love, because I feel like the Empress is a loving type of a card as well, I think you will be getting it. I really do. And then I have the Star card, and I just love it. I mean, I love this card. Number one, you all, I just want to say this too, though, before I say anything else. The Star card is healing and beauty and feeling good about who you are, the decisions that you make. And sometimes when we change into someone else, hold on, let me back up. Let me give you an example. Let's say you live with someone that has a really bad attitude and they cuss all the time and they're always pessimistic about everything. They never see the bright side of anything and they're just negative all the time. Well, that tends to start eating at you, and then you start becoming somewhat like them because you start cussing all the time, you start going negative, you know, and you give up on your positive attitude that you would normally have. Well, let's say that person moves out of your house, and then you start trying to find yourself again, and you're looking in the mirror and you're like, who on earth am I? I know I don't normally cuss this much, and I know I'm more positive than this. So the next thing you know, you're starting to get yourself back. You're starting to realize who you used to be and who you actually are. And in that, you start healing. So then all of a sudden you look in the mirror one day and you say, you know what, I love who I am. I love that, you know, I'm a positive person. I love this about me, and I love that. When you start going through that healing process, and the reason why I'm saying it is because I feel like that there's some of you all that need to go through this process. Some of you all are really lost a little bit at this time, and you're lost about who you are and who you were and who you want to be. But I think you guys are going to get through this, and I think you are going to realize exactly who you are and what's important to you. When you do that, you're going to love yourself more. And when you love yourself more, you have more confidence and beauty really in you. I'm not sure exactly why I had to go through that, but I do feel that some of you all needed to hear that. And I think maybe you're going through the process as we speak, or you're about to start going through the process. I think with that, you're going to love yourself again and be a lot happier very soon, just in general. So that might be where this Empress is coming in to help you a little bit as well. You know, I I see her as a birth of a baby sometimes, but I also see her as a birth of a new situation in your life, possibly a birth of a new home, a birth of a new attitude, a new outlook, a new opinion, a new job, a new relationship. It can go in so many different ways. So when I see her, it's just love and nurturing and advice and stuff like that pouring in for you all. So I had to say it for some reason, and maybe some of you all needed to hear that. But I just want you to know too, I have the King and the Queen of Swords of the same suit. So you all may be either in a great relationship yourself, that you guys, between the two of you guys, you can handle just about anything that gets thrown at you. But this could also be another couple that you know and respect, and that respects and loves you, that may be trying to help you in one way or another, like your parents, for instance, your grandparents possibly, your godparents if you have any, your aunt and uncle maybe, or people at your church, or your neighbors, people that really respect and adore and admire you. I have a feeling that they are coming in, just like these helpful people over here, to give you their advice, to give you a hand with something, to give you your support. So I just have a good feeling about all of this love that's surrounding you towards the end of this month and the beginning of next month. When I also get this strength card, sometimes when we go through certain situations in our life, we just don't feel like we have enough strength to deal with it. We're like, man alive, do I have enough strength to handle this situation? Do I have enough strength to push forward through this situation? Yes, you do. And yes, you will have, or feel like you have, more strength than you actually give yourself credit for sometimes. Even though you all know that you're strong, it's always good to feel a little extra boost every once in a while. So I feel like you're going to have this little bit of an extra boost the rest of this month and the beginning of next month. So that makes me feel good about it too. I also have this door to personal healing and happiness along with success over here. It's almost like that things are just working out and falling into place for a lot of you all, and you're just absolutely thrilled with the way things are happening. So another reason why I was thinking that maybe some of you all are thinking about retirement is because you have this door to personal healing and happiness. If it's time for you to retire, then you're going to be absolutely tickled, right? And even if you don't want to all the way retire, you could actually do something on the side, or donate your time or something like that, and you're still going to be thrilled with retirement. I mean, anybody would be. So that's a reason why too, that I'm feeling like some of you all are finally being able to do something that you want to do, that you enjoy doing, and it's really going to make you feel a lot better about life in general, especially with everything that's been going on lately. Also with the star card, I'm going to flip it over to the other side. It makes me feel like that the universe is trying to point you in the right direction if you'll pay attention to it. So sometimes we get aggravated when things don't work out to our benefit, or we get aggravated when something changes, or something like that. But then later on in life you look back and say, thank goodness that changed. Thank goodness I took this different direction, or this different job, or made a career change possibly, or moved to this other location. Because later on in life you look back and you realize that it's a blessing in some way. That's sort of how I'm feeling about the star card. It's almost like, if you'll pay attention, you are getting nudged, you are given chances, you are given certain situations and opportunities to go in certain directions. If you take those directions, you're going to feel blessed by the end of that situation, or later on in life you'll look back and say, thank goodness it happened like that. Sometimes we don't realize it, and we don't look at it that way, but it is true. Later on in life you will look back, I think, and be extremely excited about the way things are working out for you. I'm just talking your ear off, ain't I? I do have this indecision, and I have this Two of Pentacles, along with this Five of Wands and this Nine of Swords. Let me just get to that real quick. I have a feeling that, just like I was saying earlier, that there's going to be options or situations or opportunities or chances out there that you guys are going to feel a little bit mixed emotions about. And that's where this indecision, I think, comes in. Maybe it's an indecision about you retiring at this time. Maybe it's an indecision about you taking this other job or moving to this other place. It can go in a lot of different directions, obviously. But I think that whatever you decide to do, and I almost think that you already know which way you're wanting to go or how to handle it, I think you're going to be extremely excited about it. It could be options and opportunities coming up, and you're going to have indecisions about which way to go, what to do, which path to take, or which direction you should go. But I think you're going to pick the right one for you. I really do, you all. So one other thing real quick, and I could be wrong with this, when I see this Five of Wands and this King and Queen of Swords, some of you all, just a few maybe, have been maybe arguing with this couple, or it's you and this person and you guys are arguing or going in different directions. Whatever it is, I feel like it's going to work itself out as well, okay? I just do. I just think that it's all going to work out. So give me just a minute, okay? I'm going to rearrange. To me, this is a beautiful outcome, you all. Just a good feeling. These cards are beautiful, and it's just, I mean, I'll put it like this. They're all beautiful, these are. So, here's the thing. Excuse me. If you all finding yourself right now or about to find yourself in this little bit of not sleeping good at night, indecision, going back and forth, maybe with a couple or maybe with your partner or friend, I think that that's all going to work itself out. I do think you're going to be strong enough to handle a certain situation that's coming into your life. With this King and Queen of Swords, I think for most of you all, this is either you and someone else very close to you, almost like a power couple to a certain extent, or this is a couple that is helping you in one way or another, that loves and respects and admires you. If you are finding yourself in a little bit of a tiff or argument or disagreement, I think it's going to work itself out once again. With this Empress, this Nine, this Star, all of these beautiful cards down here, I feel like that you all are going to have people on your side. There's going to be people that come in, whether it's in your community or in your job or career or whatever it is. You're going to have people that's on your side that's going to help you to get certain things done that you're going to be thrilled about. I do think a lot of you all may be getting some sort of financial gain or feeling comfortable at least with your finances. This could be some kind of money coming in, or you all accepting a retirement fund, or getting some sort of insurance, or selling something large, something to that extent. I just feel like that you're comfortable, or that you may have a savings account so you know that at least you can pay your bills. So some of you all may be getting promotions and getting some sort of a bigger chunk of money as well. But then when I get this Star card, I feel like on one hand, there's a lot of you all that need to go through this healing process that maybe you've been going through or you're about to go through. And once you do that and look in the mirror once again and say, you know what, I love myself and I love who I am and I love my decisions, it's really going to give you more confidence, and you're really going to feel a lot better about life in general, especially about yourself. When you have more confidence, everyone can see it, right? It's true. So then I have this door to personal healing and happiness. That's another reason why I think some of you all may be retiring or moving somewhere different. And then I have this success card over here. And don't forget the Star. Sorry. The Star card is also a wish, hopes, wishes, dreams, prayers coming in as well. this just makes me feel like, along with the universe kind of saying, hey, why don't you pay attention to this? Why don't you look at this? Why don't you, apply for this? And when you start paying attention to what the nudges in your gut and your instinct and things that are popping up in front of you, what they're saying and how you're reacting to them, you're going to be thrilled, I think, with the outcome. And sometimes even if you're not thrilled with the outcome right at this minute, later on in the future, you're going to look back and say, that was the best thing that could have happened. So I just feel like a lot of you all are really going to be happy with the way things are working out. I think your personal happiness is going to get a lot better, and I think you're going to be successful on whatever decision you decide to go with. I do think that this Empress is going to be on your side, and it's going to be a birth of a new way of living for some of you all, and in a good way. And sometimes it's just the way you're thinking, or the way you're dealing with a situation, or the way you're handling something, or sometimes it's just your words, the way you're from negative to positive, right? Like that I was telling you earlier. So just remember that, and if you can try to stay positive, more positive things will happen in your life. It's a proven fact. I ain't kidding you. All right, you all, this is a great reading. I hope you all enjoyed it today. This is your second half of November reading, November 16th through the 30th reading for Aries. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I hope you all come back and see me. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Talk to you soon. Bye.